Yes. This is Arthur Lewis with All From Gardening, live at the Grenada Food Forest, where my mission is to get you growing. In today's video, I'm gonna do a walkthrough with my son Ken Trill. We're gonna talk about the Grenada Food Forest. We're gonna forage some harvest from the Grenada Food Forest, and we're gonna take you guys along with us. But remember, as always, before we get into the video, just take a minute to put a click of fertilizer on that like button. And remember, when you share the video, you're really irrigating this channel so it could grow just like our beautiful garden.
Yes. How you doing? This is Arthur Lewis live at the Grenada Food Forest, where my mission is to get you growing.
The first thing I want to do is harvest this grow Michelle.
I grow Michelle. Cool.
Yo, let me know when you're recording.
Recording all now?
Oh, so you're recording this year?
Yeah, I mean it's a vlog.
Alright, cool. So I'm here to harvest the I could go ahead and speak.
Yeah.
We're gonna harvest the grow Michelle in a second, but there's these chives I have here look like they need some love. I have been busy with other things, so I haven't been here. Not often. They're not doing very bad.
And you just have a random corn just growing in the middle.
Yeah, we.
Oh, what could have caused that?
I was planting out some corn and I had this one, it was extra weak. So
Put it in a bed so you can get some rest.
I just stick it here to see what would happen. I didn't expect it to actually survive.
Lo and behold.
And lo and behold. This year, I think this year might be a sapodilla, you know. This one right here, I remember putting some seeds here. Or it could be a star apple, I'm not sure. But one of these tropical fruits. Look at this. This could be porcelain, you know. I'm gonna leave it to see. It's medicine now.
I got to leave like video beat your bed for yourself. Next thing I pull out down man. I just did pulling out anything that was a child.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna leave it then. I'm not really here to do this weeding, so I'm not gonna get distracted with it. But they look good. Some of them look kind of weak. I have to get some chicken manure. Give them that extra strength. I need to separate some too and make some more plants. Use one of the other planters. So right in here we have the grow Michelle. That's growing here for now. I say for now because I plan to move. It's been growing here for a lot of years, more than 10 years. And I had some massive harvest. But this last season, the harvest weren't so good. And I think it's probably because it might be exhausting the grow Michelle nutrients that is in this area. So I want to move it to another area that has been resting. And then I'm looking to expand the growing space here for the veggie gardens too. And this sticks, you see it's shading the chives. That could be one of the reasons why they're not doing as well too. So this one is ready to harvest anyway. The next thing too is they have a lot of plants in this grow Michelle, or we call it a school.
Hold on, let me. me come back. Get a better angle. Oh. Yeah, too. Sure, don't you know citrus?
Yeah, so I had to make the calculation to know that it wasn't going to fall and smash into the ground. That's why I cut it like that. Usually I cut it so that it hinges.
Fruit Ninja.
Yep, real fruit ninja. Alright, so this is it. And usually the bunch of bananas would be as big as me. I mean, it's not a bad bunch of banana, it's good, but it's not Grenada food forest good. So
That one bigger though. I mean, you look like you're ready to.
that's the one I meant to harvest. I didn't even realize we had two.
Mission failed successfully.
I harvested one here already, and I don't remember that we had this other one in the mix.
Oh, come out here.
When the fruit is heavy, this little thing is enough. Get the big boy.
I look at rock and he should be done.
Right, so one thing you don't want to happen is you don't want your banana to smash
Into the ground.
into the ground.
I was moving to catch it, 2 of us do the same thing.
So this is the next one. Once again, it's not a massive bunch of banana, but this one is getting ready to ripe already, so I think we were just in time.
Two for the price of one. Where we going next?
We're just walking through. I have more bananas to harvest.
And
take some of these here. Alright, so today I'll be making mango chutney. And this is shadow benny.
you know, I really dislike the smell of that.
You do? A certain type of food I don't cook. It does have a very strong and pungent flavor, but it's not meant for you to be eating like a handful of this.
Yeah, I know.
So when you use it as a seasoning in food, according to the quantity, you know, to balance off your recipe, it really complements your meals. So
Like if I ever walk in and I disrupt a plant.
yeah, I know. It usually lets you know that it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so about this for my mango chutney.
What mango are you using? Julie?
Yeah, we use mango Julie. I have some mango Julie up there as well.
What is all the name, well, like species of mango that you know?
In Grenada?
Yeah.
Well, we have mango Julie. We have mango Ceylon. We have mango long. which the tongue people us call Cali. We have mango kopi. You get one in Prospect and Davy and them down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite mango actually.
Kopi?
Yeah, mango kopi.
I find Powie, they're small and
They
they're
have two
sweet.
mango in Grenada that's called mango palway. There is one that us get from the multi-purpose Tamsi Sauters. They have a tree on that campus. That's a mango we just call palwi. We just call the mango 10 shilling also. Yeah, that mango is nice. Very, very, very nice. We have mango film. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Mango cutlass.
Yeah, cutlass mango.
Yeah. As well as,
Some of them, I don't find it as taste nice, the cutlass mango.
yeah, it depends on where they grow into. Now, look at this bunch of banana. This bunch of banana is half my size. This bunch of banana was harvested down the hill right here from here. You could see the top of the leaves there. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
No, well, I'm not going to go down there today, but it's what I thought was poor clay soil. A lot of water in the soil. Now, when I grow bananas, I do not grow bananas with fertilizer. I do not grow bananas with manure like how you see me had the manure just now, putting the seedlings and them to hatch. I just plant bananas, and what I get is an all natural banana, no pesticide, no herbicide, no foolishness. And this is the result that we get. So for those people thinking that you have to feed the banana, or you have to, it depends on your soil, it depends on where you're growing. If you're in an area where you have to do that, do that. I mean, certainly you don't need my permission for you to do that, but here at the Grenada Food Forest, you could see by the result that I definitely do not have to do that. I do not feed any banana whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I do not feed pineapples, I do not feed yams, and I do not feed none of my fruit trees. No bread nut, no breadfruit, no nothing. All natural, baby.
You don't mention your jelly tree and then?
Yeah, the jelly tree as well. Yo.
Hey. Man, don't the banana.
The banana trying to go back down to the hill. We have to get the pellet gun and shoot it. We're not having that.
Jelly looking nice. No, it's not moon for that to cut.
Yeah, but it's not ready.
Oh. Could I drink
Right,
a jelly?
so as you can see, we have the cinnamon growing here. That is the biggest cinnamon tree I have growing. I have some smaller ones, and I put in some seedlings a few days ago.
Remember that tree? Blue Mount?
Old blue maho tree that I changed so he wrote, you know, I have the video with that. I'm gonna share that video. So another blue maho tree, I do not want it growing here because I want to use here for something else. I have blue maho growing in other places. This is a calabash tree. Calabash, pineapples. I plan to transplant these to them somewhere else. This right there, this is a rose plum tree.
Is that the one there you're rolling in your hand?
No, that's you're speaking about governor plum. This is rose plum. It's similar to the cashew. It's a yellow fruit, and it has a very strong rose-like fragrance.
Oh, I think I know
It smells like perfume, and for that reason, a lot of people don't like to eat it. And it's very, very, very sweet. It's very sweet. As a matter of fact, it gets you kind of a little high after you would have had a few of these. You start to feel dizzy in a way. What we call that in Grenada, we call that it's souleyou. When a fruit is very sweet and the sugar content of that fruit start making you, you know, get dizzy a little bit, we say you get souley. I don't know where the word come from. Alright, so this is the bilimbi. And in Grenada we call that the condisio. We use that to make juice. We use that to make chutney. And we also use that when we take in a shower. We use it as a soap. And you could also use it as a deodorant. Alright, so this branch is bending down under its own weight. I usually prune with the moon. I know it's not the good moon, but here is the road where I'm standing on it. So I'm going to prune it. I'm going to prune this branch. If you could see past the bilimbi tree, that tree right there, that's a cashew tree. It's what you call a French cashew. I think they call it Jamaican apple or some kind of thing like that. Some countries apple, I can't remember. In Grenada we call it French cashew. It's one of the favorite of my children. I have another massive French cashew tree growing here. A lot of production. This one flowers for the first time, so it has young cashew on it. So this is the young cinnamon.
The next one?
Yeah. This is another young cinnamon. This is ready for harvest. So I had to force to harvest those on the hill there, so I was looking like a ploops. Alright, this one is in a better position. So I can look like a pro. Once again, you never want your banana to smash into the ground. Alright, so there you have it. That's a bunch of banana that's worthy of the Grenada Food Forest brand. That's a bunch of banana that I'm proud of. And they're all gonna be for ripening. You pause?
Nah, I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Block and stuff?
Yeah, so Akhenaten needs to go get his cutlass. I am not good at this solo vlogging. I much rather set up the camera. I think he did that just to get me to try and vlog. I have a little coconut tree here. Yeah, let me see if I could.
Ready to roll?
Yeah. It thing in there, even though the screen dark.
Yeah.
Yo.
Back in good hands, you know.
So I have another banana here. This one could be harvested to cook green, but I'm using them for ripening. So
I don't think they can see that one.
yeah, but this is a nice one. So remember, guys, all these bananas get is the dead leaves and the dead stem when I harvest a banana. That's all the food they get. Some tree coming up. This is a different type of banana. This is, well, I don't know the name for it. I'm always collecting plants, and I collected this from a guy, furniture maker in the area, Finley from Davy. So he gave me this plant here. It has the consistency of a plantain, so you use it as how you would use a plantain. But it has the look of a blogger. And it's not a green leaf, it's not a blogger plantain. It looks more like a blogger than a green leaf, if you're looking at the fruit. And I have it growing here. So that is a banana.
Yeah, something in the back of your pants. No, you have to come. Yeah.
What is?
I leave them the sticking thing that was there.
Felt like something was crawling on me. So I have the flowers growing here. I have different type of flowers. This is a hedge plant, what we call beta fence in Grenada. It's a medicinal. This is Croton. This is Bougainvillea. Alright, we have another young coconut. This, I call this Croton because I grow it the way I grow Croton. But this is not Croton. I don't know what the name is. So, get off my back, man. mahogany. Easier to cut in a tree. Come here and see this. By the way, this plant that I'm cutting here, this is Malek's stomach, and it's also a medicinal. When I bought this land here, you were able to walk straight across, but every year we get the rainfall. I think it's the way the people with the property on top, the way that they drain their property, and me coming into this large scale agriculture and not understanding proper drainage and so on. It took me a long time to respond, but all this here is from soil erosion. And one of the things I would like to do is fill this back up and repair this amount of damage that has been done to the soil. And my plan for doing that is to get some massive boulders, pack them in here, and come over them with some topsoil, and then create a proper pathway for the water to traverse. Probably even make a pond or something in that area here. So this is a plantain banana.
Plantain.
Yeah, that one just born, so it's not ready for harvest yet. And this banana growing here as from some of the original bananas that was grown on the island. This one we call it a cacabole, is the local term. And this one is red. The fruit is going to be red, so we're going to come back here when it has fruit. That's another species of it, but this one it's green. So this is red, the fruit is orange when it's ripe, at least I hope, because that is what I think I collected. It's never produced for me yet. And this one, the fruit is green and yellow when it's ripe. This is a ripe bread nut fruit right there.
I don't see none on the ground.
Yeah, probably one down here. Oop. Yeah, so it looks as though one fell here and it's smashed. So the tree is a tall tree, as you can see, and we have bread nuts way up at the top. So when they fall, they smash, but that's nothing, because the way that we use it in Grenada, we let it, there are other ways to use it. You could use it when it's green and you could make a curry bread nut, or we let it ripe on the tree and we let it fall by itself, and then we get the seeds like that and we boil it with salt, nothing more, and we use it as a nice Grenadian snack.
Wow. I'm moving like I do a balance.
This is a young
Cinnamon?
No, that's pimento. What we call boaden in Grenada. Also what we call bay leaf in Grenada. Alright, so it's just planted. And well, they seem to be doing fine anyhow. Alright, so we have the rock fig bananas. And this is another one that I harvested some time ago. It got stuck with yellow, so we need to take him back home. These are my mahogany trees. I planted them against the advice of all the farmers in the area, because here is traditionally supposed to be a coconut mega estate. But nutmeg as a business is not great for Grenada, and the association is something else. So do what I want. My thing is to collect trees and plants. I love trees and plants. Plants are my pets. And so I would like to grow as much plants here as possible and open this place up so people could visit and come and experience nature and experience all the collection of plants that I have growing. So I do a lot of edibles, but edibles are not the only things that I'm interested in. Mahogany, of course, is a plant that provides building material for furniture and shelter, and as well as other things. So it has function. These are some more of my pets. This is a hibiscus.
That was the national flower before Bougainvillea.
Hibiscus?
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Yeah, I learned that recently.
I've never heard that before, so I don't know. Alright, this is the pink one. It's very beautiful.
Let me get a picture for my Instagram.
This one is supposed to be peach. This one is supposed to be peach, but the flower hasn't opened up as yet.
Those are red.
This is white, beautiful. This is a Jamaican Aki. So this is a young plant.
Well, we gotta give them pepper some water.
We have some peppers growing on the ground here.
Rainbow fall.
This is Marby.
Yeah.
Pigeon peas, we have more planting.
They had a pineapple in the area over there. You did take it?
Yeah, we harvested that one. That's the last pineapple that we eat.
Oh.
I have this one growing here. This is a different species of pineapple, but it broke. Something must have knocked it over and it broke. It's just a little attachment. I don't think it's gonna grow any bigger than that, but let me see if it would at least ripe. So I'm just leaving it here. But this one is a yellow in color fruit, very yellow, not like what we have with the little accents of red and so on. I have about 4 or 5 different varieties of pineapple growing here.
Which one is the hybrid one? That's the orange and reddish one?
Well, I don't know if it's a hybrid, you know, I just call it that because it's different, but that's this one there.
Yeah, the one they harvested over there?
Yeah. So all the ones growing there, I like that, except for those ones.
Tanya?
Yeah, so that's Tanya from a Tanya harvest
Yesterday.
that I made, not day before yesterday we buy. Alright, we use that to make our Tanya log. Coconut trees. I've been having a lot of trouble with the coconut trees. Papaya. Breadfruit. Sugar cane. So that's a little plant nursery that I have. This is a sugar apple. This is a sapodilla. This one here is a jackfruit. just get rid of this weed.
Wow, the beetles real destructive, man.
Yeah.
A whole coconut tree.
So this was one of my favorite trees when it was alive. Coconut tree, but due to the beetle, it has sadly passed. This one broke my heart, I could tell you that. And that is why I made the decision to contact the guys at the pest management division and have them come up here and train me in understanding the beetle, how they function, and making the trap for the beetle. Yeah, so this is one of my lime trees. This one was prepared to me by a local horticulturalist on the island, Zozo Antwine. He does flowers, he does fruits. So he did this lime for me. It's laden with limes. Almost lost its life in the last rain season because here got soggy and so on, and you know, the area wasn't drained properly or isn't being drained properly, and the rain just wasn't letting up. So you could see all those branches, but it's recovered nicely. It's taken a nice load, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some elias from this tree, about 10, so that I could have 10 instances of this particular variety of lime. And just in case something happened to this one, I don't lose that, because like I say, it was given to me by, you know, a dear friend of mine. We went to secondary school together, we went to college together. He went down to Trinidad, studied horticulture, and he's back, he's a horticulturalist. And so, you know, this tree being here is like a signature of that friendship. So this is one of the traps. I think water is getting into the trap from up here, so it's something I have to look into. But basically it's a bucket, like a paint bucket or so, and you make 2 windows. There is a packet here with pheromones that the male coconut beetle is attracted to. It comes in here at very high speed, collides with the wall of the bucket and collapses into the liquid. But I think the rainwater is getting into here, the liquid is too high, so that means if a beetle get into that, it simply could just climb over the edge and dry off and fly. So this, I have to troubleshoot and repair this. Lemongrass. We have this sweeper orange. We have to harvest a bunch of banana down there, and I'm not going to walk all the way around. So I'm going to take my 42-year-old self. Don't try this at home.
So you did that whole run up just to...
Panic. After I ran, I panicked. I've been putting up harvesting this banana quite some time. I started to ripe on the tree. This is what we grow here at the Grenada Food Forest. This is the average size of a banana fruit.
So heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah, I will pull it up so you could show it on the flat.
Let me just toss up my machete. Cutlass. This one is called rapier. Alright, so this is more than half my size, and this is being grown without any fertilizer. There's love and appreciation for nature, and look at it, it's massive, and I tell you, these things are sweet. We cannot carry it home how it is, so we usually would.
Well, let me get a picture. Let me get a picture.
Go like this. So this is where this one was missing, just for completeness. The reason why I'm doing that too is because it's actually flexing and it's sweet. Look at that. This is a sauce up. Well, I was here yesterday and it was still on the tree, so that means it hasn't fallen too long, so we're gonna take it. So that's another sauce up tree. And we had a fruit right here, weighing down the branch like this. It was ripe when I touched it yesterday, so I had the thought that it was going to fall, so I gave it this nice bed to fall in. And so you can see it's fallen into that bed. It was attached right here, and since that doesn't have the weight, it sprung back up. And so we have this guy here. You see the dry one? You can pick it up from there. That's the pineapple I wanted to harvest. Looking at it from the distance, or from the one side, it was looking as though it was ready, but I usually let them get yellower than this. If you've seen my other videos, that way the juices and the sugars and so on, they're concentrated. And so I'm not gonna harvest this one. I'm gonna leave it for a few days and allow it to ripen a bit more on the tree. That way it will be a much more delightful fruit when you finally harvest it. So there are a lot more things that I wanted to show you guys in this walk around. However, due to us only having a single battery and that battery going weak or starting to die, you know, we had to cut it short. So that's all we could do with you guys today. This has been Arthur Lewis right here at the Grenada Food Forest. I want to say thank you for looking at the video. If you like the video, don't forget to share the video, and remember, get out there and get growing.